Hello and welcome to the short Vort on Parshas Korach from Shishi to Shvi. This week's edition is entitled Please Pass the Salt. And in it, in Perek Yud Ches, Pasuk Yud Tes, the Pasuk discusses the granting to Aaron and his sons a bris melech olam, an eternal salt-like covenant that they will be serving in the Beis HaMikdash and serving and bringing korbanos for the Jews forever. Rashi says that is the reason it's called salt-like. Just like salt is indestructible, their service to Hashem will be forever. Another message of bris melech is that salt is a preservative, and we were discussing in this parsha a lot of the matnas kahuna, the gifts that we give to the Kohen, whether it's part of our earnings, it's part of our korbanos, where we always have to contribute something, or often have to contribute something to the Cohanim, and it can feel like an imposition. But what we should realize is that this small portion that we're giving to the Kohen is like salt, that we're taking off a little bit to preserve the rest. By the merit of the manas kahuna, we can keep the rest of our wealth and our assets. And finally, the message of the bris melech, according to Aznayim LeTorah, Rav Saradskin. So he asks, why is it a bris melech? Why is it a salt-like melech? Why can't it be something like a bris mayim, a water-like covenant? So why do we have waters of heaven and waters of the earth in the ocean? The waters in the heaven were split up, and because the waters in the heaven, I guess in heaven, it doesn't extinguish fire when it's together, so that's a form of shalom, and Hashem loves shalom, Hashem loves peace. But the waters below, when you put water onto fire, it extinguishes the fire, and therefore that's not shalom, that's more like machlokes, and Hashem doesn't like that. Therefore he doesn't want to have a bris melech, whether you'd be putting on the korbanos that are on fire and being prepared, then the water extinguishes it. Instead, we have a bris melech, a salt-like covenant, and with this, it actually not only does not extinguish the fire of the korbanos, but it enhances the flavor of the korban, just like any other food. You put salt on it, and it brings out the flavor. It also helps the korban, the meat, get prepared better. It enhances the cooking of the meat process itself, and that itself is a type of shalom. And that makes sense that we would want to have something of shalom for Aaron and his sons, because we know that Aaron was the Ohev Shalom, the Rodev Shalom. He was always seeking how to make peace. So the lesson for us of this bris melech is, unlike the early parts of the parsha of Korach, which was a lot about machlokes, we should make sure to go the far extreme and try to be mekari people, to bring them together in friendship and shalom. If you like the Dvar Torah, please share it. Have a wonderful week and a wonderful wonderful Shabbos. Take care and see you next week.